EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Jackson, first play, going to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. Fourth down. Here's Jackson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. To throw is Jackson. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And here we go from LA. From his own end zone, here we go.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Finding Collins. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jared Verse on the tackle. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 4. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. We'll cobble together a yard there. That was Darius Williams on the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here. They've got a man in motion. Stroud off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Stroud. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Great opening drive continues. First and 10 at the 33. On play action, here's Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. It's mixed in on 2nd down. Juke the defender. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to it. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Offense up to the line fast. Keeping it with Mixon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
He's going to keep this one. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. C.J. Stroud the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Slot man motioned over. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Running it after the penalty. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. They don't get anything on first, and now they face second and 15.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
Stafford from the gun. That's taken in by Cup. They get 27 on the play. And the Rams are going to have the first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Williams now on first and 10. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
On second down, a run with Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams are on the move here. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Quick slant complete. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He puts some power on a deep one left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st down from the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Rams get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Throw reeled in by Whittington. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10. Stafford now. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Stafford again. He's going deep. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time. Looking to throw.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Throw reeled in by Higbee. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18. At the Texans.
Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans get it back at the 45-yard line following that interception return.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. With the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. This has been a trend, yet another interception. The rookie out of Miami with the pick. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Texans get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
First down, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Jared Verse on the tackle.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he takes this down to around the 39 before he stopped. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down. From the gun, Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He can run it. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by